the event that one of the two passes away.
Yeah, and I mean, we have a really good software that you put in your information. Even if you're a teacher or whatever, actually now has Social Security, they get Social Security too with the elimination of the windfall elimination provision. But it can show you when the most opportune time is to take it. And it'll show you mathematically how that affects you long term. Do you know in 40 years I've been doing this, how many times I've heard, like I said, bird in the hand's worth better than two in the bush, blah, blah, blah. But they're like, that Social Security ain't going to be there. It's my money. I want to get it out now. So they'll take it the second they retire. And a lot of times they don't realize if you're still working, they're going to take it back away from you. If you make more than what, 15, 18,000 a year or some crap. And so it's not worth it. But they say, I won't break even until I'm, 76 years old. Nobody lives to 76. I go, how about your wife's family? How about your husband's family? How about them? Because when you're taking Social Security, especially if you're the higher earner, you have a responsibility to both people. Because if something happens to either one of you, that lower Social Security is going to drop off, and now you got to live on the other one. So if they're both low, you could be screwed if you do that. And so you have to make sure that you run the numbers to see, and it's a pretty surprising numbers because all of these break-even things, well, it's not going to break even to here. They have completely forgotten cost of living adjustments. So whatever that number is, it's going to be less with cost of living adjustments that you can, you could have got it earlier. The break-even would have been longer, I'm sorry. And so to me, it doesn't matter. I'm not taking mine to 70 period because if I die, I want my wife to get the biggest check she can, right? I know that she can take spousal of my 60, which is 50% of my 67 number. And I get people want to take it early. People are retiring early. I get all that. But you need to look at the math. Just like every single retirement plan should be run mathematically and not by emotion or my opinion or your opinion or anybody else's opinion. You do that with Social Security too. It's another emotional type decision. What happens is, people have been putting into Social Security their whole lives and they're pissed about it. And they're like, I'm getting my damn money out. This is ridiculous. If you ever look at the numbers, it's not that bad. For what you put in and what your employer put in, the amount you're getting out is pretty good now. Critics will say, well, I could have invested that and made a lot more. Yes, that's possible. But you could have also made mistakes. Well, this is the least guaranteed.
Yeah,